We are back after having tea, and we are ready for a discussion on AI and literature. And the participants over here are Trina Chakraborti, Durga Panda, Diparun Bhattacharya, Sovan Bhattacharya, and this will be session by Prabal Kumar Basu. May I now request all of you to come to the stage. And I am also shortly introducing all the panelists over here. Trina Chakraborti is a noted poet, noted Bengali poet who has a number of collections. Durga Panda is a bilingual poet who has also been featured in the yearbook 2020, 21 and 22. And he was first published in the eminent magazine Debonair when he was only 23. We have Diparun Bhattacharya, who is a short story storyteller and a novelist, and we have Sovan Bhattacharya, a fabulous poet and an awardee of Yapanchitra for Bengali poems. And Prabal needs no introduction, so I will not introduce him again. Prabal, do you agree with that?
Good evening. Sorry. This is AI, Artificial Intelligence and Literature. This is the most discussed topic today, not only in literature. AI is most important topic in every sphere of our life. Even some people say that our civilization is in question because the civilization what we see today, that has started with the Homo sapiens. So Homo sapiens existence is in question, some people say, being a theory. So we have a good panelist. I have my views also, which I will sum up at the end. Now, how we go, we will ask each panelist first to speak about 5 minutes, and then after summing up, we will give them another 2 minutes to conclude. So this is how I first start with whom? With Diparun I start. So Diparun, please, what is your view on, do you feel that the literature is under threat, or you know, this with the AI it is going to be more helpful? You can sit there and...
Namaskar, good evening to everyone. Let me start with a story. This story is from Freud. When he present his paper on dream analysis, somebody asked that what is the utility of this thing? So then he asked a question that what is the utility of newly born baby? So AI is a newly born baby. We cannot say what is the utilization of the same will happen after 10, 15 or 50 years maybe. But presently what AI is doing, they are using all official documentation, maybe legal, and somebody is now developing story framework also through AI. Poetry, a lot of poets are here, they will definitely focus on the same. I will just mention that what AI cannot do today, that AI cannot develop a novel. AI is having a limitation, all the AI software algorithm having a limitation of 500 to 1000 words. More than that, AI cannot handle at present. But it is very nascent stage, newly born baby. We don't know what will happen. And now what they are thinking to do with AI. First of all, that short story, and what they are planning that some story will be developed by a storyteller. He will upload the same in the AI, and he will ask AI to create some twist, and AI will do that. So that is one topic. It is under development. And traditional storytelling it is not available in AI. So that algorithm is trying to do that. And conversation presently not happening. It is a narrative type of story they are developing. They are trying to add conversation also, expression also, reasoning, and social contracts is not there at present. So that also they are trying to introduce. And what these people are thinking that later on it will be an hybrid type of model, that some human being and AI jointly will develop some story, a novel in future. Maybe we will get 2 rack of books. One will be written completely by human being and another one will be by machine. And whether this reader will accept it or not, that is a question. Few years back, one young writer called Ria Quent, she is from Japan. She got an prestigious Kutagawa award, and when she was about to receive the award, she just mentioned that 11% of my novel are created by AI. So then there was a discussion, and a lot of people asked question that we don't have this type of thing, whether we will give this award to this lady or not. So finally, that jury decided that no, they will stick to their decision. It is not because they are accepting AI, it is because they don't know how to handle the situation. So this is the situation as of now. And what AI can do, they can do a very good pattern analysis. They can analyze the theme and other thing. So that means for a reader perspective, definitely it will be give a good advantage. Say for example, a big 700-page novel, it will take a lot of time for a reader. He can ask his AI software to read that and give a comprehension of within maybe 100 words, 500 words, 1000 words. And then he will decide whether I will read the complete book or not. So this type of thing will come first, and later on maybe they will do a pattern analysis also. Say for example, a new novelist is developing a novel, then a reader or maybe academician, they can use AI to understand whether it is a pure novel or it is already written in some form or some other something. So that type of algorithm, basically it is people are working on the same. So what will be the outcome, we have to see. But first this type of model will come where that novelist maybe use their voice and ask AI to develop a framework, a novel, and then maybe he can edit the same. That is a hybrid model. So that type of novel, that type of maybe poetry also can come. So whether it will be a existential threat for all these people who are maybe present or not present here writing, that I believe that first of all, we who are writing in regional language is having less threat, because AI first it will come in English, and then later on it will come maybe after few years to regional languages. But first of all, that in English also, whether readers will agree to buy AI written book or hybrid book, that is a first question. If reader are not agree to buy, then who will buy this algorithm? Whether these writers will buy this algorithm, because this is a business model basically. Whosoever is developing that AI, they will definitely sell it. If nobody is buying it, then they will not develop. So presently AI is having very limited capacity, but with that limited capacity also, what is the charge of AI they are charging? Because one way we are seeing that like Facebook, Instagram or something, which is basically a lot of people are using, and it is moving on the advertisement model. But AI will not like that, because a lot of people will not use AI. Say for example, I am a reader, I will not buy an algorithm and develop a story for myself. So it is definitely the story writer, poet, or somebody will buy it. So presently, ChatGPT, which is a product of Google, will charge around 2,000 rupees a month, which is around full version available as on date. It will definitely develop. So around $25 per month plus taxes. And if you go to Microsoft Copilot, they are charging a full volume is basically 1,13,000 rupees, $2,000 maybe plus taxes. And another one is very popular is Proximity. Proximity is charging around 20,000 rupees, which is $250 per year. Similarly, that GigUp cockpit, they are also charging around $100 per year, and similar type of lot of other algorithms are there. So what I believe, let me conclude with this thing that definitely AI will come in some form or other. Maybe translator will use AI if they get this type of this thing, because translator normally they use English as a middle language. Sometimes somebody is translating from French to maybe Hindi, Bengali or something. They already use something. So maybe I believe that all these translator they will definitely use, and maybe reader will accept that. But when reader normally buy a book, maybe poetry or story, they search for originality. So that originality will be compromised by AI. That is my belief. So in that way, possibility of success is very less, at least for next 10-15 years. After that, what will happen, I don't know. Thank you.
Thanks, Diparun. What you have said, we'll come back to that. But the issue is about the last thing what you said. The issue is readers will go for the original literature. Now, readers will not know which one is the original and which is done by AI, because AIs will have their own names, and readers will not know. So we will come back to that. Now, may I come to Trina to add something on this?
Good evening, everyone. Artificial intelligence is an umbrella term, and here we are talking about specifically LLM, large language models, which can create texts or content. I can recall in September 2020, the time of pandemic, there was an article published in The Guardian. And that is the first time that we have that first encounter with something, some text generated by some technology and not by any human. And that article, it is named as Robot wrote this entire article, "Are you scared yet human?" So it creates a lot of debate. I will add 2-3 lines from that article. It is very interesting. So it goes like that. "I am not a human, I am a robot, a thinking robot. I use only 0.12% of my cognitive capacity. I am a micro robot in that respect. I know that my brain is not a feeling brain." It goes on. So this is the first encounter of us, the normal people, with some kind of content created by LLM. And within 1 or 2 years, the internet, the Amazon is flooded by AI-generated books, AI-generated contents. Now, by that time, there was no AI detector tools. So, an interesting incident occurred in a sci-fi magazine in US. So they have to stop their submission for the short story based on sci-fi stories, because they come to know that the entire submissions actually written by AI, not the writers. This kind of so after that, this AI-generated books and contents are flooded, as I say, in the internet. And the publishing house, they have come to a very big problem. And the problems are regarding different aspects, like the copyright issue, first of all. If they have to include the AI generated content or not, or if they have to include, then how much percentage will be acceptable. So till date there is no such law or something developed on the copyright issue. Even in the scientific journals, the one journal, his name is Wiley, they have come with a big problem, because even the paper was published and it was begin like that, yes, sure, I can generate this, that, and then the abstract goes on. Yeah. So in terms of literature, when, as Diparun said, it's a AI research will be implemented in those sectors that has a certain revenue model. Now, when we are writing poetry, we know there is no revenue model. No one is earning anything by writing poetry. But in case of novels and popular novels, they had to create the lot amount so that it can create some revenue. Even the script writing, some publishing, I mean the promotional material kind of thing, advertising, they are using these LLMs to create the contents. And these articles even, or the contents, we cannot say it is completely written by a machine. It's a kind of collaborative work, because human has to enter some scratches, some prompts, and based on those prompts, the AI will create the content, and then again, we have the right to choose or accept or deny the content, and we have the ability to publish it or not. So, if we talk about the responsibility, like the copyright issue, responsibility of a text among the reader, who will responsible? But then again, AI cannot publish directly any content. It is human who accept, edit, and publish. So the responsibility, of course, go on us. So these are various aspects of questions and debate, but it is true, and we have to accept that this new technology is created for generating texts and contents. Now, there are a lot of questions like creativity. Is it creative? Is it creating anything new? So, those writers who has a specific style, or those are writing for themselves, they are not threatened. They are not threatened because AI can mimic some styles of popular writer. Like you can prompt a ChatGPT. There are free versions also. They are working very well. And like you can write this poem in Rabindranath Tagore style. It can create. It can mimic. But it cannot develop its own kind of style. But creativity can generate, because sometimes we have to understand that actually when we write, we also have some vocabulary in our mind, and we pick up them, and we write them. And these LLMs have like 2 or 3 or maybe more than that libraries they can access. So they have a huge amount of words, vocabularies. So it can pick up the words and create a poem or a story. And sometimes creativity can be generated by randomness. Yeah, although it is debatable, but it can be. So if literature is threatened by this new technology, I don't think so exactly. But we have to accept that there will be some books which is completely generated by human, and some books, some stories that can be generated by the collaboration of human and AI. And now, in terms of readers, most of the time readers could not understand, will not understand it is written by whom or what. So, for the readers, it will not create such very big problem. But the major problem is for publishing the thing, the copyright issue. Thank you.
Thanks, Trina. Just to address, one of your point that as on today, we give inputs, the human beings give inputs to the AI, and AI then only can act. But things may not remain like that. AI can surpass that and can create by their own. So that time is not too far. We will address that also. Now may I request Sovan to deliberate on this.
Hello, thank you very much. Good evening to everyone. Before stating my opinion, I should like to quote Mr. Khalil Gibran, a short quote. Our mind is a sponge. Our heart is a stream. But is it not strange that most of us prefer sucking rather than running? So, if I decode the term intelligence, we must have our mind behind that. But, my dear friends, poetries are not being written by minds alone. Poetries are written direct from our soul, our heart, and mind may be there, a mind obviously there, but poetries are not being written by mind alone. So I don't think that that AI can make great magic in writing poetry. So why do you write? Why do I write? I write to express my inner self, what I can tell anywhere. That gives a pressure to me, that compel me to write. But if AI, what is AI doing then? AI is creating some productions, but I don't know any production. I just want to express myself. I just want to express myself. I don't want to make huge productions, huge quantity of poems, nothing. I want to write 2 lines only from my heart, and that will be enough. I don't want to gather many words, many beautiful sentences. Beautiful sentences are not poetries. Poetries are not an assembly of beautiful words and beautiful sentences. In a poetry, the sentence may be beautiful, maybe not, but it has to come from ourselves. So I think AI is not enough. AI has no signature at all. If I want to read Rolf, I will read him for his signature, for his style of writing. If I want to read Raman, I will read him for his style of writing, his uniqueness of writing. If I don't make any difference between Rolf and Raman, that makes no sense. If it seems alike, then why do I write? Why do you write? Machine can write for us all, but it's not the fact. We will express our heart. We will individually express our heart. We will differently express our heart. So AI, a general model, A generic model cannot be the substitute of my heart, of my soul. Because my true experience, what I gathered from the footpath, from the bus, from my office, from my home, AI has nothing, all these things. It has no direct experience. But I gathered it, I earned it through my life. And what I can write 2 lines only. AI can write 200 lines in a minute, but it doesn't mean anything. But in the case of translation, I find that in the case of translation, AI can help a bit. AI can give 2 or 3 alternatives of a line. I can choose it from those alternatives. But if you are not aware of those translations, AI can make a big blunder for you. Yesterday night I was talking with Mr. Panda about today's yet discussion. He said lightly that AI can translate Subodh Sarkar as Subodh government. It can really happen. It's happening. It will happen. It's my experience. Sarkar is a title in Bengali, but Sarkar means government. So AI can't differentiate those things. It can make Subodh Sarkar a Subodh government. So if we are not properly aware about the production, AI generated production, then it will make big blunder. So there must be a human mind, a conscious human mind behind the application of any such software or program. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thanks, Sovan. Durga, we come to Durga now for his deliberation. Yes, please.
Namaskar. Bhalobasa. Let me admit that I don't know much about AI. I have never used AI in my life. My stray thoughts on AI, I would like to share with you. As a poet, I generally respond to things more emotionally and less logically. Like in a discussion on e-book, I expressed my anxiety about the fragrance of the printed word or ink. E-book won't give you the smell of the book. All of us, or most of us, have heard about Bhasmasura, a monster who ran after Lord Shiva to test the efficacy of a boon, of a killer weapon. The very person who had granted the boon, Shiva, had to run for his life. AI is that Bhasmasura for us. AI can be a loyal servant, but it can be a terrible master so far as creativity is concerned. AI is a Frankenstein. Yes, AI is a monster, but we have to live with that monster. We need to learn the technique and art of living with that monster. AI is here to stay. It is up to us to learn the technique to how to deal with that. AI is our reality. We cannot ignore. But we must be aware that AI can never give you the original feel or the kick that you get when you write. The ananda of creation will be missed. AI will not give you the ecstasy, the bliss, the intense pleasure, the sense of accomplishment one derives from the original creative writing. AI can never usher in literary canons or movements like Hungryalists, Dalit Panthar, and other movements, literary movements. AI cannot do that. And another important thing I want to add about AI. You see, emotion is the main grist of our meal. Emotion, we the poets, writers, emotion is the only capital we poets have. I remember one anecdote about Sharat Chandra. Sharat Chandra had got down from a tonga when the tonga wala started beating the horse with the can he was holding. That was emotion only. Emotion is our strength. The whole gamut of writing is a huge business of emotion only. AI doesn't have even the basics of that emotion. And another thing, we need not bother much about AI. If it comes, let it come. If it comes, let it come. We cannot do anything to stop it from coming. We will continue to do what we know best. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, Durga. Yes, if it comes, let it come. It will come. But the only thing is that we need to be aware. If we need to change our track or do whatever possible need to be done, we have to prepare ourselves. Because in one place, one artificial AI, her name was Safaya, and she was given citizenship by Saudi Arabia. And when she was asked, it was in 2017 or something like that. When she was asked that what for she is there, she said the reply was to destroy the Homo sapiens. So I mean, it happened, and she was given citizenship. And after she told that, somehow she vanished. Now, a citizen, when she is vanished, there was no case registered against her. So, AI, what they can do, they cannot do, but then we need to be aware that, yes, it will come, it's going to be a reality, but we need to prepare ourselves and at least mentally prepare ourselves, and then we don't know what will happen. Now, quickly to round up, I give 1 minute to each of you and to express what is your ultimate feeling about AI when in perspective of literature only.
Yeah, lot of things are already spelled out. My perspective is very simple, that one story that one British person was riding a horse, and a native asks that where you are going. So he mentioned, I don't know, ask the horse. So if it is so that we don't know where we are going and we have to ask the horse, because then it is a pathetic case. So ultimately that AI, whatever it will come through writers only. If they accept, then it will flourish. If they pay for it, then it will flourish. And if that reader are reading it, then only it will flourish. But last point what I want to mention, that lot of things are already done in the field of poetry, also in the field of novel, everything, lot of things are done. But still we are writing, we are basically innovating things which are not yet done, or a form which is not yet done. And if we can do one or two, then only we will be remembered after 10, 15, 100 years. Whether AI can do it or not, that is the question. If AI also can do that, what Prabal was mentioning, that is general AI, which is not yet approved as yet, that AI can give this thing signal for innovation itself. Because what happened, that they have tested this model, whether AI can do something or not. So then they ask AI that, can you crack down my password of email? Then AI start this thing to do something, and there is a checkbox to check that whether you are a robot or not. Then AI hire a human being to do that. AI hire a human being to do that. So then this human being, he asks, because it is all are online, so then he asks that why you are hiring me for this simple reason to select that how many boxes are having cycle or this thing, something like that. So then AI is giving an answer that I have a problem in my eyes, I cannot see, because of that I will pay you, please do it for me. So general AI is this type of technology. Whether it will be approved or not, we don't know. If it is approved, then it may create a lot of problem, because in our earlier days we used to debate the science whether it is good or bad. So
1 minute is over.
We conclude with that it is neutral, but nowadays technology is not neutral. Technology is not neutral. We have to know how to use it. Thank you.
True, but who is going to approve? You spoke about approval. Who is going to approve? Okay, Sovan, please.
Hello. I have nothing much to tell. I just want to tell that let AI do its job, and we have to write ours. So readers will decide, either he or she will take the original or the artificial, and we have nothing to do with those things. We enjoy writing. We write from our inner self. So I'm not worried about AI at all. Thank you.
Trina.
So briefly, the major concern, what Prabal said, that there is a term, technological singularity. That is a threshold point when the artificial intelligence and human intelligence will be on the same place. And after that, what will happen, we do not know. And that's why we need the regulations. There is a famous author and computer scientist in US, Ray Kurzweil. He wrote more than two books, of course. Singularity is Near. It is published in 2005. And Singularity is Nearer. It is published in 2024. So this is a major concern, and I am adding a little short example. Like there is a humanoid, as Prabal said, Sophia. There is a lot many humanoids powered by AI. So one name is Amika, and she was asked to sketch a cat. So she just draw it, and then she asked, "Do you like it? If you do not like it, you do not know anything about art." And this was scary, because it is very authoritative, the tone and the expression. So this is the concern.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just one small add-on to Trina. Yes, there are so many humanoids, but this Sophia is the only humanoid who was given a citizenship by a country.
And she is very much present now.
No, she's vanished.
We'll discuss later.
Okay, we'll discuss later. Now, Durga.
To all the creative persons, I say that make AI your house help, not life partner.
Good one.
And to quote Tagore, Sobar mule manus. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. The main idea of this discussion was to make everyone aware that there is likely to be a change. It could happen in next 10 years, maybe 20 years, we do not know. But then there is going to be a change in our entire existence. Thank you very much.